Hello, world. I hope everybody is staying safe, doing well. Good vibes to everybody as usual. Today I would like to, and I have made a couple of videos about this before and will continue to reiterate on this topic in the future because to me personally, this is very important. Let's talk about individuals with disabilities and how the world at this point is choosing to stay uneducated about, you know, these people because unfortunately we just can't quite get rid of the stigmatism of we are the burdens of society. We have some sort of a plague if you're near us, etc., yada, yada, blah, blah. Okay? Now, I'm choosing to try to educate now because there are so many topics that are coming up now today in the world that people are becoming passionate about. You know, the LGBTQ, they want their story out there. African Americans, we all want our stories out there. And I want to try to get somewhat of what I have experienced as a person with a disability. I want to get that out there because it looks like with some of these other, causes that people are passionate about, it unfortunately took something negative to, try to get some sort of education and resources out there. Prime example, it's unfortunate that in order for us beautiful black people to try to get the world to continue to recognize today that we are beautiful black people, unfortunately, we had to start getting killed by police officers for that education to happen. It had to take a negative to try to create something positive. And that's sad, okay? For real. I want to try to get some sort of education, try to make the world a little less ignorant, even if it's just one person at a time. Because why? I want to do it before something negative happens, okay? Although I'm not sure how negative it would have to be to impact the world. But anyway, I'm going to start by saying this. In the world today, there are two different kinds of people. Semi-normal people. I'm calling them semi-normal people because everybody in the world today, come to find out, has some sort of a disability in some sort of way. Whether it's physical, mental, whatever. Everybody's got some sort of a disability. But the people that are choosing to be ignorant about people who have physical disabilities and some mental disabilities, there are two different kinds of people, and I want to try to today, within this video, clear up some of these comical but embarrassing stigmatisms. The first category of people I'm going to talk about are the people who, like I said earlier, choose to be ignorant about the entire situation. There have been multiple times where I go out in public somewhere and people will just stare at me because I have no real direct control over the movement of my eyes because I can't see. So people will stare at me like, oh my God, what is wrong with her? She's a circus freak, she's a clown, or whatever. And they will embarrassingly stare so hard that like it's to the point, like it becomes uncomfortable. It becomes uncomfortable, especially to the people around me. Now, I don't care, okay? I really don't care. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't faze me that, hey, you want to stare and gawk and make yourself look like an idiot. It doesn't faze me at all, but it makes the other people around me uncomfortable, and their reactions to the situation are quite comical at times, I swear. And then, once again, these ignorant people, if they have to encounter you, they are so uncomfortable by you and by your appearance that they would rather talk to the people next to you. Like you don't know how to communicate. Like you don't know how to use your words, your lips, or communicate your hands in some way, form, or fashion. All right? Those are the ignorance.
Alert. Low battery. 20% close. Button. 5 minutes. 26 seconds.
And then there are the curious people. And these people will, because they have encountered some other individual with a disability, it may be different from yours or not, who knows. Like, prime example, if I tell someone that I'm trying to get to know that I'm blind, do you know how infuriating it is for you to come back and tell me, oh, well, that's cool. My cousin is deaf. My uncle is dyslexic. My girlfriend's ex, baby mama, friend, whatever, has one leg. Like, I'm sorry. Yes, we all have a disability. Of course, it's true. But you're kind of putting your own foot in your mouth when you say statements like that, because you're assuming that everybody with a disability knows each other. Okay? And that's not, or is exactly the same. And we're not. We're different people. Everybody is unique in their own way. And when you encounter if you choose to encounter someone with a disability and you're curious, you have to treat that situation as unique as possible. Now, yes, don't take away their identity. Don't do that. Don't be over helpful, but don't be under helpful either. Now, if you see a blind person near fire, they're catching on fire, yes, jump up and help them. But if, they're in their own house and they're pitter-pattering around our own shit, we know how everything is set up in our house, okay? We don't need you to come in and overstep your boundaries within our homes, okay? That's unnecessary. Also, do not ask ignorant questions like, how do you put on your panties or your underwear or your pants? As a person, an able person who has perfectly good eyes, hands, feet, whatever, when you're putting your pants on or when you're putting your underwear on, do you look to do that? No, you don't. Oh my goodness. I could go on and on about some of the most ignorant, entertaining questions that I have been asked over the years. So, tidbit, please stop asking ignorant freaking questions. Now, I would love to continue this further. If you are interested in truly being educated on how to have the proper experience with an individual with a disability, feel free to post a comment below or hit me up on Messenger at Leia Alexis, okay? In the meantime, between time, remember this, stay safe and good vibes.
Viewfinder. Stop recording video.